let's just say, not good luck. If y'all can see right here, the whole bridge gone down. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but that is a straight up catastrophe right there.
It is.
Like, but that is the concerning to think about it. Am I right, Genesis?
You're absolutely right, David. All right. Yeah.
Like,
It was concerning. There were about 7 vehicles on that bridge during the time of the collapse.
and some of them were vehicles. There's still people missing, that for sure.
That's crazy. Well, we'll get updated in the next 24 hours about that bridge collapse.
Hmm. We'll find out tomorrow on how much the death toll is because they have not said anybody died yet. It will be a miracle if no one had died. That will be a straight up miracle.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
but it is very concerning because a bridge like that should have had bridge guard or bumpers. Should have had bumpers.
Yeah. I know. I know. Okay. So let's get off the bridge, the Baltimore Bridge, and let's get on to Brightline. We have talks
All right.
about two confirmed locations, two future Brightline stations that are going to be built up. One is in near Cocoa Curve, and the other one is in Stewart. I just covered them. I just covered them in a video before. It was a video that I recently uploaded today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brightline. I did wanted to bring something up that is crazy. That bridge that collapsed in Baltimore real quick. You know what, Soccer? I actually been on that bridge.
Oh.
That, back in 2016, I was going up to visit family up in New Jersey because I got a cousin who live up in New Jersey. And we did not want to go to Baltimore, so we went around Baltimore.
Mhm.
We took 695, went over that bridge, and let me be honest, going over that bridge back then did not feel comfortable. Like, I knew there was something unsafe about that bridge, and then, not kind of surprised that it did happen, but it kind of scary knowing that this happened because that bridge did not have any protected guards. Like, seriously, we, and I'll be honest, a bridge like that should have push protections around it. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
So, so, so it's just scary to think about that. That there was no protection on that bridge when there should have been. You know what I mean?
I know what you
Ooh, my hair, right? Like, did you know that my hair on the live stream looked a little messy?
Well, I'm not
Got a little bit of a dirty.
I'm not watching your live stream. I'm actually just paying attention to my own live stream.
All right. But let me be honest, is that I feel bad because that ship's captain, the captain of that container ship, he gonna have some PTSD. That for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because let's be honest, with that ship with the engine, because they were trying their best to stop that ship from hitting the bridge beam. They tried their best. But they said that if they had not called Mayday, Mayday before that even happened, they said a lot more people could have, ended up in the water. You know? So, let's just say if they did not declare that Mayday, Mayday, it would have been very, very bad.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I know what you
It's a miracle that nothing even worse happen, you know? It could have been during rush hour.
Yeah.
Oh, rush. It did, because it happened at 1:30 a.m. in the morning. It happened around 6 or 7, like around 7 o'clock during rush hour. Oh, let's just say that would have been a bloodbath right there, you know?
Yeah, I want to search for the Baltimore Bridge collapse.
Mhm.
I actually saw some videos about the bridge.
Like, Jesus, it's just so crazy because I actually been to that bridge, you know?
I know. Oh, it's the Francis Scott. It's the Francis Scott Key Bridge. It's named after the guy who wrote the national anthem.
Oh, that make it even worse of a disaster.
It's named after the.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that that is a yikes.
I gotta figure it out if that's nearby the Fort McHenry. You know, there's
But
actually a historical fort there.
oh yeah, there is. I can confirm that because I passed by it heading up there, you know. But
So it's on
it
695.
yeah, but it's so terrifying to think that this could happen anywhere in the U.S. right now because of how bad our infrastructure is and because people refuse to invest. You know, it's that freaking scary. You know, like you know what I mean, Brightline?
I know what you mean.
Because literally shit can go wrong and everything can go wrong without being able to control anything. No, and that's a yike in its own self. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Oh, it's not nearby the Fort McHenry. It's not near Fort McHenry.
But it's not that far either.
It's on 695, correct?
Yes,
I'm looking on the. I'm looking on it right now on the location.
because 695 is the same interstate that the bridge collapsed on. And trust me, just thinking about all this with stuff like this happening, it's very concerning. That for sure.
And there's the Seagirt Marine Terminal, Port of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. So I'm actually looking. I mean, the ship actually departed from the Port of Baltimore, and then it
Oh
was,
yeah.
and it collided with one of the trusses of the bridge.
Yeah, it took the truss out.
Yeah.
And here it's saying, a bridge like that in a major shipping lane like that, and the Baltimore Harbor is one of the most major ports out there. Being that, we got a train going by. You know? I have an odd feeling we might see a pickup in train traffic because of this, you know? Because of this disaster in Baltimore, we're probably going to have a pickup in train traffic, having trains coming from the northeast down to Florida to the ports down there, you know?
Yeah.
So we might see a lot of stuff getting transferred to trains in a way.
Yeah.
But this is catastrophic right here. And thing is, that bridge should have been protected, you know?
Hmm.
There's no excuse about it.
That was one of the biggest disasters in American history.
Not in America, for not the biggest, but it's up there, you know?
It is
And
up there.
it's been a long time since we had a disaster. Been a long time.
It is crazy.
Like, Jesus Christ, that was pretty bad, you know?
It looks pretty bad though. Recently uploaded today.
Heck, there are still a couple of people
Brightline,
mentioned,
I
you
did
know?
wanted to bring something up that is crazy. That bridge that
Let's hope that
real
they
quick.
find those people, you know?
Summer, I actually
And hope
been
that they
on
don't
that
find bodies, because if they find bodies, it will be a
Back
massive
in 2016,
traffic.
I was going up this
Traffic,
business family
if
up
you
in
know what I
New
mean.
Jersey because I got a
Oh,
cousin who
are you
lived up
watching
in
my
New Jersey.
live stream though?
And we did not
Oh,
want to
no.
go to Baltimore, so we went
Because
around.
I might pull it up on my iPhone, and yes, I got an iPhone Brightline.
Went over that
That's
bridge,
crazy.
and let's be honest, going over that
You wanna
bridge
know how I
back
got an
then did
iPhone?
not feel
I'm going to tell you how I got it.
bridge when they're
It's
shooting
because
up
of my
there, you know what I
wife
mean?
fell. Anyway, spin.
Yeah.
On-
Yeah.
And it was because she had the same model. She gave me this one, you know.
Nice.
Malibu. I was gonna give you a shout out, but all right. But Brightline, I blame you for that.
Oh, great.
The little pony thing, I blame you for that. That.
Oh, brother. Save the memes for later. Let's get down to Brightline.
Yeah, it's not a good time to talk about memes. Like, we need to stay away from memes for this video.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry for everybody who looking forward to the meme, but not this live stream. This one is way more serious.
Yeah.
Am I right?
You're absolutely right. Now let's get down to the bright side of things. Speaking of bright side of things, Brightline announces Stewart Station.
Ah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I know where the location is on that. I know where the location is. If I actually recently uploaded of the location of the Stewart Station and the Cocoa Station. So if you want to check that out, just go down to my channel. It's actually near.
You got that right.
Yeah, it's near the wastewater management tower. There's actually a water tower nearby. There's a parking lot on the site where Brightline is gonna build their station.
It's a good thing, you know.
Yeah, Brightline taking over parking lot so they can build stations. That's a phased move.
You know the Suburbanites or the NIMBYs are going to be pissed about that.
Oh, the people in Stewart are always complaining about, let's say, about the Brightline trains. That block their waterway.
You know, they need to deal with it. They expect everybody to kneel to them, you know? They expect everybody to kneel to them. They need to quit that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, they're one of the opponents that oppose this project. For example, All Aboard Florida.
I know, and thing is that I'll be glad when people like it because in that group are old hags. Am I right?
You're absolutely right, David Mitchell.
Oh, by the way, I did put a like on your live stream.
And haven't you subscribed?
I've been subscribed, bud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But let me just say this, that this is the part that I will say is that we got to start calling out the fucker team. Y'all are going against it, but y'all never go against, you know, car infrastructure.
Oh, Val, did you put your electric scooter on charge? Alright, making sure you put it on charge.
But it, but the one thing I will say, Brightline, is that the people,
Literally, and I'm going to bring it up. They look.
That's true.
They're really not. Because they complain. Oh, it's just staying up, Val?
Yeah, okay.
if y'all don't know, I just have a Bell little, but I will fully replay that in a couple of days. But
The Brightline, they're the thing that I'm going to say. These people think, oh, everything is fine the way it is. Everything fine the way it is. No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
And it's just so crazy that these people think that, you know, they have the high ground. They really don't have the high ground. They tore the country apart with their ignorance. Am I right?
You're absolutely right, David Mitchell. All right.
Like, I know you're dealing with that in your home, not your home country, but your main country. Am I right?
Right. Okay, so let's tackle the news about Brightline. Okay. Brightline announced the station expansion for downtown Stewart in Martin County.
Brightline now.
Station expected to open in the second half of 2026. So it's going to be next year.
Ooh.
No, 2 years before next year. 2 years. 2025 and then 2026.
Well, that is some good news right there. That for sure.
Yeah, speaking of 2026, we have FIFA World Cup at that year.
Oh yeah, is that right? I almost forgot that. Hey Val,
do some pressure checking on the. Is it hard? All right, back it in and let it still set. But did my Brightline?
Okay, all right.
Lift it up.
All right.
Back it up.
I've seen the renderings of the Brightline Sewer Station.
And seeing it is that station actually looked good. You know that?
Yeah, it does. I want to show.
And that's something
I'm going to show you.
That's something I would say that they would invest in. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. Let me show you the renderings. It's just a one rendering. Okay, here we go. Oh shit.
Oh, not wanting to work.
Hold on.
David?
Yeah.
Oh, but here's the article though.
I'm roasting your dad.
But did. Oh yeah. I know, gotta let it set up right. But I will say the bright one is that the people who are against the commuter rail, or not commuter rail, but the inner city train, aka Brightline, right? Those people are making money and they're corrupt. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
But let's not forget about the kneecapping that has been happening where, the NIMBYs are trying to kneecap Brightline.
Of course they're trying to kneecap Brightline.
Like, seriously. Like, they denied, the project to build the road, or not build the road, but to build the tracks in the middle of the interstate.
Yeah.
And then now they're trying to limit Brightline run with other stuff. Like, Jesus. No. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. They're gonna fight. I think Brightline's gonna fight tooth and nail for it.
Oh yeah, and Demetria, I know he gonna find connecting to stop them,
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Because,
Yeah, they gotta fight against the Florida Department of Transportation for that.
hmm And that thing, I know for the fact for Demetrius is that, and this is what I'm going to bring up, is that he is going to literally go undercover to expose who really did again trying to stop this. Am I right?
Yeah, possibly the bureaucrats from the Florida Department of Transportation.
Oh yeah. He had the damn a-holes to literally go against anything that is better than their crap.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. I'm sorry. But I know for a fact that, they're crazy.
Yeah. Also, the Brightline Cocoa Station location has been confirmed. Start to rhyme station with location, by the way.
To be honest, I'm glad that they're actually going to put that cocoa chain right there, right by that Walmart.
That's crazy.
Down at the... And going to give them the excuse to build mixed-use development right there, too,
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of land around that Walmart.
Heck, I would not mind seeing having that parking lot get photos to the ground. Even though I work for Walmart, I would not mind seeing having that parking lot getting photos,
What I haven't noticed before is that there's actually an Aldi's there, nearby that Walmart.
Aldi's?
Yeah, an Aldi's there.
I guess they're all these nuts.
Jeez. They're actually across the street from Walmart. And
Sorry, I got you to walk into a cursed joke.
jeez, that is crazy.
You did not see it coming, didn't you?
You son of a gun.
Even though we can make jokes, no mean for the live stream, just joke.
Yeah, that's true. These nuts.
Because the jokes are right now are okay, but memeing about stuff right now with what happened today, no, not a good idea.
Yeah, not a good idea. Maybe we should actually make a meme next week about that next week.
Oh yeah, next week at April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
But not forget that,
Okay, I'm actually gonna. I prefer going to have a call on Discord, so I'm gonna cook something up on Discord. Just.
Oh yeah, I will call you on there. I'll call you on there.
No, not right now. It's for next week.
Oh, all right.
Just so you know.
Yeah, April Fool's Day is a Monday.
That's crazy.
I'm going to have to figure out how the hell I'm going to do a live stream on April Fool's Day with, me probably having to go to bed early, and all that bullshit,
Tell me about it. I thought you were going to make a live stream last Sunday. I'm waiting for your stream, actually.
What, last Sunday?
Yeah.
No.
Well, this Sunday. Well, yeah, last Sunday.
Mike. Oh. Ah. I can't do a Fan of Train live stream this Sunday. Son of a bitch.
Jeez.
Dude, reason why is because one, I got voice of autism that day for me and Val because one, they got me working this Saturday coming up.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's been 3 weeks since the last Saturday I worked. And with it being the beginning of spring break here in the Carolina, because here in South Carolina, spring break always begin the last week of March and the first week of April, that it gonna be one of those times, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But, good God, it's saying that I'll be saying I am not looking forward to next week.
Tell me about it.
Because let's be honest, is that them cart NIMBYs are going to act like idiots.
And
Because
imagine the amount of Karens that you're gonna, amount of entitled people you have to deal with.
oh, that for sure, that for sure. That's something else that I'm going to say going to be crazy.
I haven't seen
But-
I haven't seen renderings of the Brightline Cocoa station yet.
Oh, what, me?
No, me. We haven't seen anything of the Brightline Cocoa station yet. This is the only thing I'm actually close to. It's on Florida Today.
Now, one thing I hope they do, and what I'm going to bring up is that I hope they use that as an excuse to fully double track from Cocoa to Orlando.
That's a perfect excuse.
Like, literally, it's a perfect excuse because you're going to have a fully fledged double track mainline from Miami to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So, my thing is, it would be perfect in a way. Straight up perfect.
Okay, so basically I've been making some Brightline updates a lot in my channel, every single week. And one of the biggest good news about Brightline is they're making some train wrap. And they wrapped one of their trains, and this is actually much more different. You know, the last time they actually wrapped one of those trains, they actually covered the entire train, windows included. This time they actually covered the entire train except the windows.
Oh, that's good. Because let me be honest, Brightline. One thing I'll be honest about is that with that, I would advise them to do better because let's be honest. The first ones they looked with, blocking out the windows, that was kind of bad, But hopefully they do better this time, am I right?
Yeah. Other than that, the Brightline train looks good. Other than that.
True. That is so true right there. But I can at least say, alright, PO98, the silver meteor to pass. But I will say this, is that hopefully everybody can start taking, alright, we need to invest in transit more, way more serious, Because we got to invest in it,
Yeah. We need to invest in it.
Like, seriously, CBS even, I don't even watch CBS that often. Like, I watch every news station, everything, like, even journalism, I watch from every angle,
I know.
Like, Like, you know me. I do from every angle. I don't defend one side. That's not me.
Mhm.
But what's been happening is crazy. That for sure.
Yeah.
Now, I will be on it about it if you want to think about it at school.
But the gaming community is literally destroying, Sweet Baby Inc. You heard about that?
Oh yeah, we've heard about that. Okay, I'm looking for this
Like,
video.
like
About
it's crazy.
yeah. Um, I'm looking for this video about future Amtrak, their Amtrak streamlining routes. They're gonna bring those back. All the old
Oh,
Amtrak trains that are that are some of the old
you,
Amtrak trains that are actually discontinued.
right. There is one route that they should bring back that they have not even thought about, and that's the route that the Carolina Special took from Charleston, South Carolina, all the way up to Louisville, Kentucky. That one route that they should bring back too.
Oh, also, Penn Station and Madison Square Garden are going to fight over the land that over the former Penn Central Station site.
Oh God, that gonna be funny.
Yeah, I mean, Penn Station wants to improve their station underground. Meanwhile, Madison Square Garden is not having it.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna bring up. Why not connect both of them up? Because it is possible.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it would not be that hard. Am I right?
Right.
Like, seriously. My thing, it would not be that hard. It would be easy. Like, easy to do it. Like, it doesn't take rocket science. Am I right about that?
You're absolutely right.
Like, common sense would tell you, but no one uses common sense anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That
But that video from the morning is still fucking crazy.
Yeah. Also, I actually sent you another video about Amtrak, about potential. Oh, hold on. I haven't sent. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Oh, I seen that video already.
Oh gosh. One of my favorite trains that they're gonna bring back is the Floridian.
Oh, that's something they do need to bring back.
Yeah. There are lots of trains that they need to bring back.
Now, there is another train that they will probably bring back eventually, and that one that connects Jacksonville to New Orleans.
Yeah, that's true. And they're actually trying to bring back a route that that connects Wyoming to the rest of the country.
Oh, yeah. Wyoming, that needed to happen. Even South Dakota. Like, let's be honest, the two states that get screwed out the fucking most is South Dakota and Wyoming.
Yeah, they're the most rail-deprived states in the nation.
Like, and here at Fenton, I'm not surprised that Car Corporation got their hands on those two states.
Yep.
Like, literally, this is what I'm going to say. If they could invest in, passenger rail and also try to bring trains to them to the state, hell,
if they build a powder train line, what they're talking about doing on the front range that will connect them to Denver, if they decide to fully do that, that will be a victory right there, you know?
Yeah, that would be a victory right there.
And let not forget that Amtrak used to, and I'm going to bring it up, used to go through to Wyoming back in the day.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So it would not be odd for, them. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
But let me be honest. This is what I'll be honest about. Moment that our country start investing in rail infrastructure over car infrastructure, it'll give our country the best opportunity it had in a long time. You know?
Yeah, I know.
And it needs to happen. It needs to. We just cannot keep on, and I'm going to bring it up, we cannot keep on building everything for the car. We can't. We cannot keep on, building interstates. Because all we're just doing is just screwing over our nation that way. Am I right about that, Brightline?
You're absolutely right.
But, yeah. Now, I will say this. If we can, get everything worked on properly, this is what I'll be honest about. But the moment we get everything worked on properly, crack down on the car corporation, right? Because let's be honest, the only reason the car corporation get away with this crap a lot is because, one, they're the car company. Two, they're dirty as hell. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Because, let's be honest, they're going to keep on doing it until eventually someone screwed them over or someone, just snaps right at them.
You're absolutely right.
But, am I right about that?
You're absolutely right about that, David.
Because I know, let's be honest, there are people out there who hate people like who are, transit supporter. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
But, they can't stop the process. Am I right?
Nope, they can't.
We'll eventually get there. We'll eventually get there. Am I right?
Absolutely right.
So, how is everything going in the Dominican Republic?
No new updates for today. The monorail is chugging along nicely. Very nicely.
What about your neighbor?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, it's a headache.
You know what country I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's Haiti. It's going a little bit,
Haiti have, and we could say Haiti have officially fully collapsed.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, and the UN wants us to start a refugee camp in the Dominican side. And guess what? We're not buying it. So they actually protested in front of the UN.
Because moment you do, it will drag your country down.
Just like what is happening in your border as well in the United States.
Mm-hmm. But to be honest, if it were me, I would send troops on the ground, capture anybody who was gang-related, have committed whole life in jail,
Yeah, there are lots of fentanyl smuggled on the border in the United States.
I know. And thing is that we don't want to, invest in America's safety. We just want to say, oh, give immigrant more to the people who live here.
In New York, I've heard there's a migrant crisis there.
Yeah.
They cannot house a
I'm
lot
not
of
talking about
Immigration?
I'm not talking about your type of immigration, fella, like
Illegal migrants.
illegal migrants.
Illegal immigrants.
Yeah, those ones. Not,
Who are not fair.
yeah. Like, my wife, Belle, and I'm going to bring it up for anybody who's going to try to call me a racist, because I am not a racist. Because, exactly, because racists don't like Asians, they don't like blacks.
So like any color besides their own.
Exactly. And, Brightline, you even know that my ex-boyfriend was black. You remember that?
Oh, that's cool.
So, I'm not racist, am I right?
You're absolutely right. But most people want an open border. They think that
The moment we do an open border fully is the moment this country goes to hell.
Because the people who are illegal migrants aren't going to run away with it.
Oh yeah, exactly what Mel said. And my wife is from the Philippines, so she's from a different country, and she agrees.
No, not only
And
these. You know, these illegal migrants are criminals. There are some countries that are sending criminals to the United States border, and they're emptying prisons for that. You know?
Exactly.
Oh, I know. And that's something that some of these people just don't get.
They don't understand. History on her.
Am I right?
Yeah, I've heard somebody who got killed by an illegal, and I remember MTG, Representative MTG, just brought up the name of that illegal.
By legal idiots.
Oh yeah. Am I right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and guess what? The Dems, I'm not gonna say the Democratic Party, but the majority, the official party, just booed her after she mentioned the name of that victim that's killed by an illegal.
What? Are you that wrong,
Yeah, that is so stupid.
So you're going to boo a victim who was probably murdered, raped.
Who got murdered by an
And Biden,
That's it.
yeah, and Biden just pulled her a photo about the victim who just got murdered by an illegal.
Oh yeah?
Like, it's so disgusting,
Yeah, but
Like,
that's not the end of the story. After the State of the Union address, some people are offended by the word illegal.
Exactly.
And guess
Well,
what? The president
What?
just apologized for using the term illegal.
What
That
if
is
they
a
leave
brain
one-
Well,
fart.
that's wokeism for you, Woke people get offended by everything,
Oh gosh, those are softies.
No, you meant those are crap babies.
Technically, they're pussy. They are pussies.
They're soft as a pillow, bro.
And you know what fucked up is that the autistic community, our community, Genesis, it getting dragged right into it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
What do you think of this for?
because I'm being honest about it.
Are you talking about football people?
But my thing is that this is what I'm saying is that our community, the autistic community, what me, you, and Belle are part of, is going to get dragged down right into it.
Mhm.
Yeah, are you forgetting about Genesis autistic, Belle? I even knew that for a while now.
Yep, I'm autistic. Yeah, I'm autistic.
And here, Dane, being autistic is not a curse.
Exactly. They thought it was
Hell, we do better than the people who treat it like crap. Am I right, Genesis?
Yeah, that's true.
And And here, if anything, I'm going to bring it up at a small chance. Every time that a mass shooting happened, we get blamed for it. Every time that violence happened, we get blamed for it. And then when it comes to stupid policy, they blame us for it too. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
We literally get blamed for almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not fun, you know, like us being the escape code, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's literally saying, hey, you're a blame card. You can blame your faults on these people. That's it about man blaming, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With what the feminists use, am I right?
Absolutely right.
Like, let not forget the feminists do that.
Oh, I'm
They
watching.
man blame.
Yeah. Check this. Check this out, bro. This is a map of someone from Reddit. A Brightline route map. Someone from Reddit made this.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a bit interesting.
that'd be pretty smart, you know?
Yeah.
Let me show it up on the live stream right here.
I'm sorry, Brightline, David, if I ran a little bit. I always look down at front.
I see that it got Savannah and Atlanta.
Yeah, that's true.
No, someone ideal for a route. Now the only city that is missing, or technically the three cities that are missing on the is Augusta, Charleston, and Columbia. Am I right?
Charleston, Georgia?
No, Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, I see.
Are you forgetting about? We just hit 1 million in population here.
Yeah, that's true. I can actually. I think they
Like-
got. Yeah.
And then the crazy thing. Like, the one thing I'll be honest about is that hold on a minute. But some fan of Brightline, am I right, Genesis?
Yeah.
But they're saying I'll be honest about that. If we can invest in infrastructure just right and stop trying to be cheapskates, it will do very good. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Hell, I'm still pissed that our city is going with, a BRT.
I feel you, brother. I feel the pain.
Like, seriously, we had an opportunity. We had an opportunity, and we lost it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sucks.
Like, it's so painful to think about it. Am I right?
It is. It is very painful.
Like, just thinking about it. Like, no.
Why say no for it?
Because with me being a transit supporter,
Oh, you're saying that it's profit like so? Is that correct?
mm-hmm. Because I'm a transit supporter. Are you forgetting, Phil?
I don't forget the transport.
But the one thing I'll be on at Brightline, it's so irritated knowing this, you know?
I know.
Like, and it upsetted. It really upsetted. Because we could be having, up to tip-top commuter rail service here in this city, you know?
Yeah.
And it's so upsetting. Like, you know?
I know.
Like, it's something that irritates me, and it does get under my nerve. It does get under my nerve knowing this, you know?
It does. It does.
Like, seriously, like, hell, it would have been a hard fight of Norfolk Southern and CXX, but eventually we would get there, you know?
I know.
But to me, like, this is not a W, even though the bus service is going to be every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not even going to go to downtown Somerville.
Yeah, that's true. Since I'm okay, I'm actually lowering my voice since my mom is actually sleeping right now. So,
Alright.
yeah, that's
But
it.
am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like, literally, it's not even going to go to downtown Somerville. And what they're doing is they're doing a park and ride. Like, to me, that's it, a no and a no. Am I right?
That sucks. Yeah.
Like, no one did get me very upset because, look, we could have good transit, and I mean good transit,
Mhm.
but instead, we're just, going with the piece that is a failure. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
And I do not feel comfortable with that at all. Like, for me, it's something that really worries me. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay, so let's. All right. Let's check on. Well, have you heard that Brightline is actually ordering some more coaches and some more
Oh,
trains?
oh yeah. I actually heard about that, ironically.
Yeah. They're actually expanding their trains from 5 cars to 6 cars.
That's something I actually think is pretty damn good.
Also,
Yeah.
we might see new cafe cars for Brightline since Amtrak already have theirs running.
Mhm. Like, it's up in. Like, it's just crazy when you just think about it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, just thinking about this, it's just crazy. Like, am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Like, this stuff really, really go through my head when just thinking about it, you know?
Yeah, it does.
And we keep on, instead of, going with options, we just keep on going with the wrong one, the wrong one, the wrong one.
No option
Am I right?
Yep.
Look, for every.
work itself.
No, because those buses are going to get stuck in traffic in most of the area. The only area they have a right of way in is on River Avenue.
Oh yeah, that's one. That's one.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, common sense would tell you, say, hey, we don't need to, and I'm going to bring it up. If you're going to build something to, bypass traffic, then make it bypass traffic. That for sure. What you don't ever want to do is, and I'm going to say this, you don't ever want to, and I'm going to bring it up, you don't ever want to make it where everything is crap. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
But, with them, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, that's a whole different story. Okay, so haven't you heard about CPKC, the news from CPKC?
Oh, about them doing passenger service?
No. They actually just reached $20 million in value.
Ooh,
Yeah. We'll be talking about that.
that's good.
Yeah, we may be covering that. We may be covering that maybe later in the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
I actually covered that in my last video on Bright Flash News. Bright Flash Rail News.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I know for a fact because the reason why not Brightline, but Dimitri is not doing a live stream tonight. The reason why he's not doing a live stream tonight is because he's sick with the flu.
Yeah.
You heard
figured.
about that?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah, like he said it in the post.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are mourning the bridge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then you have some piece of shit, and I mean piece of shit, who are actually making fun of what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
Yeah, that's really bad, though. That's really bad.
Like, there are people making memes about it, and I don't like that. About the bridge collapse in Baltimore. There are already people making memes about it.
Yeah, that is really bad. I think we have to wait for a week.
It's really bad and also pretty messed up.
Yeah, that's true. We cannot make memes right now.
Heck, now, if there are no fatalities, if they find everybody alive, then okay. But if there are fatalities,
That's gonna be
fatalities,
that's gonna be bad.
oh, I know. Like, that is definitely going to be bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you don't ever want to make memes about using something like a tragedy like that. Hell, 9/11 jokes are terrible.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm sorry, but those people who use 9/11 as a joke are just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so it's good. Let's go down and cover some news, some rail news, North American rail news.
Let's go to the news.
Yeah. Let's start with CSX first. Hmm. Interesting. CSX donates 10 million to MOASH Genesis campaign. Jacksonville Daily Record. I wonder what's that.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the Museum of Science and History announced a 10 million contribution from CSX Corporation in support of the museum's Genesis Capital campaign. That's interesting.
Well, that is actually pretty good.
Yeah. Rail company CSX says to expect coal shipment delays.
Oh, that for sure.
That's crazy. Okay. A16Z announces 25 projects for CSX Spring 2024 program.
That interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Nothing besides other than Baltimore Bridge Baltimore Bridge tragedy to affect rail traffic with port as access blocked. Oh brother.
Oh,
We all know that
well,
you were actually mentioning that there's gonna be a lot of freight on the rails.
oh yeah. That that for sure. Like it, like you can tell for sure that because of this, there won't be an increase in traffic. You know?
Yeah, CSX closing railroad crossings on Monday, March 25th, 2024. Oh, that was yesterday.
But for sure, this is gonna be very crazy. You know, like we're going to see an increase in traffic.
Yeah, an increase in rail traffic.
And I can guarantee, and what I'm going to be seeing, we're going to see a lot of traffic coming from the north, from Baltimore down to the south, and probably up to New York City too. You know?
Yeah, basically from Boston from Maine all the way down to no, not from Maine, but we might see a lot of traffic going down on I-95.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
Yes, since 695 is actually an auxiliary route from I-95. It's I-695.
And now, when I told you I've been on that bridge, I really been, but that was a long time ago, back in 2016, so almost a decade ago. You know,
That's true.
but it's just crazy to think about. But let's just say this: is that it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy because we're going to have an increase in traffic.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for
Yeah, that's for sure. CSX Corn named Best Investor Relations Professional.
heck. Ooh, my neck was too sore, but I can tell that it's going to get bad before it gets better. You know?
Yeah, I know. Well, on the good side, CSX Corn named Best Investor Relations Professional.
But it's bad.
Yeah. Okay, so I think CSX is a great railroad right now. So they have their Best Investor Relations Professional.
They're good right now, and they're doing way better than all that crap. You know?
Yeah. Okay, let's go down to CPKC Railway. Post-merger compensation for railway executive jumps to 20 million. Oh, so it was not the value. It was the CEO's compensation to $20 million.
Mm-hmm.
I think he
Oh yeah,
earns.
that's for sure.
You know what? I think he earned it.
He definitely did.
Yeah. He definitely earned it. CPKC shipper urge STB to resolve Texas trackage rights dispute.
Um, that crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. CPKC Railroad lags peers in offering sick time, and now some dispatchers will have to forfeit it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so they're actually
That's,
CPKC is trying to provide sick time, and now there are some dispatchers that need to forfeit it.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
So to be honest, I think CPKC boss have the high ground. That for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually blame. If you want to offer CPKC, if CPKC offers sick leave and the workers refused to not have refused it, I'm pretty sure that's okay.
To be honest, I think CPKC are probably going to be up there with Amtrak.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
because let's be honest, a lot of people are probably going to be moving from Norfolk Southern and CXX and all the other Class One railroads. You know,
I think CSX are not that bad.
and to be honest, and this is what I'll be honest about Brightline is that CXX is good, KCS is good. You know,
Mhm.
but Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern need to get their act together.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just crazy when you think about it.
Oh, there's an article
About
about
it.
Norfolk Southern that we may have to take a look at. So I'm gonna skip that one. Skip the Norfolk Southern news. All right, there's nothing
So,
here. Let's get on to BNSF. BNSF train derails in Socorro. Cleanup efforts underway. Oh brother, please not let this be
he's
another
pounced on it.
yeah.
Like, to be honest, did did it probably let hope it's not another East Palestine, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hell, I remember a couple of months ago there was a East Palestine or near East Palestine accident with something, but it did get crazy out there, you know?
Mhm.
But hell, I still remember that one video where that train derailed in California. That near. But yeah, but it did crazy.
is crazy. It is crazy. Let's get to the other news. STB, the Safety Transportation Board, issues rulings on BNSF's and Union Pacific's and Southern Pacific merger-related trackage right disputes. Oh, brother.
Ooh. Well,
So not only CPKC
I
is
don't.
involved with this trackage right dispute, BNSF is involved in it as well.
Oh God. Man, now we got another train going by. He's the one that acted tonight.
Yeah,
That's your train in an hour.
yeah. Construction resumes on new BNSF rail bridge.
Now, I will be honest about the Brightline. One is that I'm wondering who's going to pick up the mantle to do everything, saying, because of what happened,
I know.
I'm so curious because stuff I could bet your ass is going to get crazy. But we'll just find out, am I right?
Yeah. Okay, construction resumes on new BNSF rail bridge.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that interesting.
yeah, that's interesting.
And that's definitely a good thing for sure.
Mhm.
You know? Heck, I would give applause for that, am I right?
Yep, you're absolutely right.
But that's something to look forward to too. Right. But I will say that gonna be awesome, that for sure. You know? Gonna be real awesome.
Yeah, that would be real awesome.
But I will say that it's good investment. Like it's just straight up good investment. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
Because that's something in my book would be very good, no matter what. Like I will always say this is that it's always good to have stuff like that because it always gives a lot of leg up, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
great.
much a good thing to 9 yards.
Yeah. BNSF eliminates management jobs amid uncertain freight outlook. Oh, great.
Sound like another pathetic excuse from BNSF.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Again? Yeah, it's dramatic.
It it sounds like a pathetic excuse from BNSF. That way they don't have to, pay the workers any. Am I right?
Right.
That what it sounded like. Am I right about that, bud?
You're absolutely right about that.
Like, it doesn't take rocket science.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Am I like we are literally not idiots. And They literally expect everybody to act like idiots. Am I right?
Right.
Uh, it eventually going to come around and bite them. That for sure, you know? In what you reap, in what you sow. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
But it's so funny. And I can bet you're out there crying wolf right now, you know?
I know.
Because that's what they do. Am I right? Straight up what they do. But yeah. So what keeps going on with the news because it's almost 10 o'clock, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Alright, let's get on to the next thing, am I right, bud?
All right. Uh, okay. News of BNSF job cuts have been circulating since February. Oh, great.
Oh boy, more job cuts.
Yeah, more job cuts. Oberman calls out UP BNSF for cutting jobs when they should focus on growth. Oh, Oberman calls out UP
It's their
and
CTOs, you
BNSF.
know? It's their bloody CTOs. Am I right?
Right. I mean, the Surface Transportation Board has called out Union Pacific and BNSF for cutting jobs.
Oh, good, so they are calling them out on it, you know?
Yeah.
Heck, then what I'm going to say, them two come to, like, Union Pacific used to be good, now they're just, let me be honest,
Wokey.
not wokey, slimy. Slimy.
At least they
Am
know.
I right about that, right,
You're
Roy?
absolutely right.
Because they're trying to cut corners to make money.
Oh, that figured.
Like, am I right about that?
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Let's go down to Union Pacific next.
Alright, and then probably Norfolk Southern with the butt of all jokes.
Yeah. San Francisco Los Angeles Night Train signs collaboration with major stakeholder. Oh, that's Amtrak related.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Amtrak related, but still damn good.
Okay, that's funny. This one's from Palestine request rehearing in case against Union Pacific Railroad over 150-year-old contract. That was from 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
well, that is crazy.
Yeah, Union Pacific announces three executive retirements, multiple appointments. Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go again. Like, there's one thing I'll be honest about Brightline is that they think they're clever and going to get away with all their crap, you know?
Mhm.
They think it, but eventually it will come back and bite them on their ass. We
Yeah.
all know it eventually comes.
Yeah, Union Pacific sets to repair Mathis Bridge.
Huh. About time, you know? Let me be honest about that. It's that I have a friend who live in that area, and he said that the only reason they're doing it is because the city is ripping into them about it.
Mm.
Because they have not been maintaining that bridge at all.
Hmm.
And I'll say this. If they don't straighten up their act, They're gonna lose everything, am I right?
Mm,
But let me be honest. You can only be a dickhead so much before, before people start ripping in. Because people can only deal with before they start stepping.
mm-hmm.
But yeah. No, it's fur. But that's something else. But I know we have not get into the butt of all jokes yet.
Not yet. Okay. Okay, that's enough of Union Pacific news for today.
Uh-huh.
Nothing related. Let's go down to Norfolk Southern. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Norfolk Southern. Okay, Norfolk Southern highlights strengths of its highly qualified board.
Ooh, that Norfolk Southern, oh boy.
Yeah, that's Norfolk Southern. Norfolk Southern appoints industry veteran John Orr as Chief Operating Officer. This is with the article that I've been mentioning about during the
Well, that's
CPKC
concerning.
segment. Yeah,
In my books, that is very concerning.
yeah. Okay.
And a
Nothing.
worse thing too.
That's funny. Very funny.
Hmm.
Other than that, there's
Dirty funny?
nothing else.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. Which is kind of crazy.
What the? That I will have to agree with.
Yeah, that's kind of odd considering Norfolk Southern had some bad reputation last year.
You know what sad reality is? Norfolk's on Utah's good reputation and they destroyed it.
Mm,
You know? My thing is, I don't understand why CXX thought it was worth full of crap like that. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like, was it really worth it with the PS4? Like, was that really worth all the troubles? In my book, that would be a no. Because all they did was to ruin their reputation, destroy their image, and quite possibly put themselves on the path of, on slowly going to collapse eventually. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Which it kind of sad
Yeah.
because I will say this: they kind of moved their jeopardy up. Am I right?
Okay, about Norfolk Southern, there's other than the John Orr article, there's nothing new here, and nothing new here. Let's go down to Canadian Pacific.
Hmm. All right, let's get it down to CP.
Oh wait, Canadian
Or
Pacific. Never mind. It's Canadian National.
Canadian National. I still have not gotten used to that name. You know that?
Yeah, I was confusing with CPKC. I forgot Canadian Pacific merged with Kansas, Kansas City Southern.
I know. That's going to take a long time to get used to.
Yeah. Hmm.
It that is definitely something that's going to take a long time to get used to.
Yeah. Canadian
Am I right?
Okay, Canadian National Railway Corporation releases new Indigenous relations policy. That's interesting.
Huh. That is.
Yeah. United Steelworkers reaches tentative. Oh yeah, that was old. Other than that, that's that's enough news for today.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
That's crazy. Norfolk Southern was a pretty silent and now Canadian National.
But I will still admit, it is some crazy shit. That's for sure.
Yeah. Last but not least, let's get down to Amtrak.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Amtrak begins Harrisburg Line track renewal. Oh, you're upgrading the tracks now.
Well, in about time.
Yeah,
Took long enough, am I right?
right. Amtrak versus Canada's Via Rail sleeper trains. Vloggers cross North America on each to test which is better.
Huh.
Hmm.
About time that happened, am I right?
Mm-hmm. I think Amtrak will actually win this challenge, easy peasy.
Hopefully they do. Because I would not mind that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A DC indie rock musician is now CEO of Amtrak.
Hopefully everything go right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to be honest, it will be a victory, that for sure. Am I right?
Right. A glorious ride on Amtrak's California Zephyr in the winter. Oh, not that's
Huh.
yeah,
Alright. That's interesting too, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Why Amtrak is attempting to revive the Texas Central Bullet Train?
I think I know the reason why. I think they're trying to improve.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And that is the end of the news segment.
Jesus, there was not that much news this month at all.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's
Or not this
crazy.
month, but this week was great.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right.
Like, there are normally, more than that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, let me be honest. There are normally more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But, god damn, that crazy. But it's definitely a mind boggler, that for sure.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so we've covered Brightline. We've actually talked about Brightline's new location. Brightline's location for their future stations. Um, we have covered new orders of Brightline. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much it.
And, to be honest, that's surprising,
Yeah, that
Not
is.
that much news.
Yeah,
Alright. Well, it is around 10:05 now, and Bella wanted to sleep.
yeah, well, yeah. We're gonna end the live stream here. So, guys, this is the end of the main line. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream as much as David Mitchell has. So,
Please like and subscribe.
and and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you all next week. Rock and roll, everybody. And bye, guys. and have a nice night.